Welcome to step 3 of our Welcome program. This video covers competitive gap analysis. We display competitive data in a few areas of the platform. Firstly, let's look at the competitive audit module. We perform a daily site audit against your competitors to show how you compare across a number of different factors that are part of our fundamental SEO checks. We keep track of the results so that you can use this as another indicator that your SEO campaign is going in the right direction. This is a good example of how we can use different sources of data and produce one really useful module. For example, you can see here that we've imported Majestic SEO data, number of inbound links, unique referring domains, unique referring IPs and C-class subnets, as well as the number of pages Majestic SEO has as fresh indexes compared to the search engines. We also include a deep link ratio score, plus all the basic site health check data, and then analyze the respective domain ages, page ranks, and Alexa rank scores. Then we take all these factors into account when producing our own summary score here, and this will show you your site's respective positions against up to 5 competitors, and of course the change since the campaign started. It can be useful for an SEO agency to use this table to help set realistic expectations at the start of an SEO campaign. It exports nicely in either CSV, Excel or PowerPoint format and can be included in full if you're using the system to run pre-sales reports if you're an agency trying to generate new SEO business. The other module you might want to look at in this section of the software is the Marketplace Potential module, which takes your top traffic non-branded key phrases and then checks to see overall who also ranks for those terms. All the page 1 results for those key phrases are then aggregated into an overall league table. We then give your site a traffic index of 1 and then calculate estimates based on historical click-through rates of how much traffic another site may be getting in comparison to yours. It is essentially showing you whether you are potentially missing out on any additional traffic for your current top traffic terms. It is effectively a market share module based on what traffic you are currently receiving. It can be useful for spotting potential affiliates as well as new competitors which might not yet be on your radar. I would also recommend keeping an eye on any new entries or large jumps in this table, as it could be a worthwhile exercise trying to work out why a domain has suddenly dropped or gained in overall ranking positions. Next, let's take a look at the Competitive Rankings module, which can be found under the Keywords tab. This populates when we run keyword ranking jobs for your own site. Once we've obtained your site's rank for each monitor keyword, we'll also check the ranking positions of the competitors on the campaign. You'll notice that you get a dynamic table and colourful chart here, both of which can be easily manipulated. Another area where we show you competitors' data is in the links section. There are 2 modules here you could look at. The first is called Competitor Links. It can often be a good starting point with any link building campaign to look at the links your competitors are getting. This module will assess the quality of your links in contrast to the quality of your competitors' backlink profiles. The quality scoring is based on Majestic SEO's TrustFlow rank, but we show a breakdown by both TrustFlow and Citation Flow in the chart. As you can see, the data is displayed in this dynamic bar chart. To enable you to get an idea of the proportionate comparison of the quality of your site versus those of your competitors, you can use these filters within the chart engine to remove some of the lower quality ranges. We can effectively import detail on an unlimited number of backlinks from Majestic SEO, depending of course on your account limits and how you've spread those usage limits across your sites. You can set such limits with a usage table, which can be accessed from the settings menu if you're an admin user. Going back to the module itself, you can see that, as with all charts on the system, this dynamic bar chart is no different. You can download it individually as a PNG or SVG graphic file, or export it as part of a standard or custom report in PDF or PowerPoint formats. However, Beyond showing you the overall quality of your links versus those of your competitors, we actually show you a lot more detail in the table below the chart. Here you can filter by individual competitors and see which domains they are currently getting backlinks from. You can also filter by subfolders in order to gain an idea of any particular area of a website a competitor may be focusing on. And you can also see the anchor text they're using for their backlinks, which may give you an idea of their targeted key phrases. In order to select a particular domain as a link prospect, simply click on the Actions column here. You have three options. You can create a simple task or select the URL as a link prospect, in which case the software will automatically add a track link task to your overall task list. You can also select multiple link prospects and create multiple track link tasks at the click of a button. These actions will also be reflected in the link building module, which is where we check and report on whether that domain has become live with a backlink to your site. You can use the task you have just created in order to update the system with the link status and any relevant notes. The other module you might consider examining in relation to your competitors' links is the link building module itself. This also allows you to use a lot more data, as it includes social sharing data. What you might want to consider doing here is firstly filtering by the number of competitors who already have links from these domains, as they might present opportunities for quick wins on the basis that if a domain links to 3 or more of your competitors, there's a good chance it's a relevant domain and might very well link to your site too. You can then work the link by clicking on the Actions column and selecting one of these options. Selecting Work Now will produce a pop-up window which will allow you to record the method and any notes. This will also create a track link task for you. You can also select Work Later for one or more URLs, and this will simply add these as track link tasks into your campaign. You can then use those tasks to update the link status and any notes later. So that's where we show competitive data. The next step of the Welcome program goes into the Technical tab.